Hey guys, this is Jonathan with ITC Tactical. In today's segment, I want to talk a little bit about the Exit Strategy Bracelet. I'm going to do a full review on the bracelet, but this is kind of to answer some questions or to kind of debunk some myths that some people have thrown out there in regards to the effectiveness of utilizing the bracelet. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's not an end-all be-all thing because you got to use proper mindset and tactics. And it does require a level of skill, but it is the piece of gear for the job. So in that aspect, it's good to go. In the how-to video, which I assisted with creating, a gentleman commented that there were gaps left when I picked the cuffs with a shim, which I have right here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but we're going to do a close-up of my wrist here in a minute. I'm going to put these cuffs on, and I'm going to show a couple techniques on slipping these hinged cuffs. These are peerless cuffs. These are what I use on duty. So we'll cut, and then we'll come back, and you'll see that. And I'm going to do this in one take. I'm not going to piece together a whole bunch of stuff. You're going to see how long it actually takes me to do this. All right, like I said, the gentleman said that there were gaps left in between my wrist and the loops of the cuffs. So in this instance, what I'm going to do, there are no gaps left in there. Oh, hey, no gaps at all. So now I've got to get out of this. Granted, you could say, well, what if you flip the keyholes on the other side? What if you do this? What if you do that? Okay, there's multiple ways in which you can be cuffed. You can be cuffed behind the back, keyholes facing away from you or facing your palms or facing towards your body. You know, you're going to have to, there you go, give it an extra just so nobody can say that I didn't have them on tight. Granted, I'm going to tell you this, as a law enforcement officer, they're not supposed to be on tight. You should be able to get a pinky in between them. Not saying that that's how it's always done, but that's what I'm saying that I was taught. So anyway, I'm going to slip these cuffs right now. So I can still twist my wrist in here. Heck, even as tight as the cuffs will go, I can twist these. So I'm going to take my bracelet, I'm going to fiddle it around to where I can get to it, okay? All the parts of the bracelet together are going to be used. So we've got our key here in the middle here, and we've also got our elastic band that covers the clasp. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your elastic band off, you're going to take your key out of there, you're going to take your key, place it in the elastic band. This is going to give you a little bit more surface area on here. You're going to place the elastic band in there inside the bracelet. This is going to give you surface area, a way to get some leverage on that bracelet. You're going to kind of use it, and the cool thing about it is with the micro saw in there, it gives it a little bit of rigidity and flexibility. So we're going to push that in. They are a little bit tough to get in sometimes, especially if you use your key a lot, but literally, that took no time. Like, I have loosened this cuff immensely. So now, bam. I don't want to hear that it can't be done, okay? I just did it in no time flat, less than a minute, and I was talking about it while I was doing it, explaining all the steps. So it's doable. Yeah, you're uncomfortable. Look, I've left a mark on my wrist. It was uncomfortable, but you know what? It's better than being dead. You got to have the right mindset. You got to learn the tactics, and you got to have the skills to do it. This is just a piece of gear. You got to have all three of those first before you can utilize the piece of gear properly. But I'm going to go ahead and say that the Exit Strategy Bracelet is my favorite bracelet to use and wear. And if you're going to wear a paracord bracelet as a fashion statement, man, you might as well have something that is going to be useful to you. So anyway, this is Jonathan with ITC Tactical, and I always have my exit strategy. Do you? Oh yeah, guys, and remember, the frog always says, don't ever give up.